Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch this video, and thank you so much for the love on my last video. I really appreciate you guys. Sending you guys positive vibes, sending you guys love and all my good wishes. Of course, if this is your first time, I have to persuade you to please go and subscribe to me. Make sure you're following me on my Instagram, on my Twitter. Like this video, give it a thumbs up if you feel like this video was entertaining to you. Like this video because you like me. Like this video because you want to support me. Leave me comments so we can connect and get to know each other. Yes, let's address the elephant in the room. I was meant to film this video a few weeks ago, but I had so many presentations. My university said, you gon' do this assignment first, and then you can talk about YouTube. And if you don't like that, then you can get a C-. So yeah, I've just been so busy with my uni. I've had presentations for the past 2 weeks back to back to back. So I'm trying, guys. Don't be too hard on me because I'm already so hard on myself. Okay, so let's get straight into the video. Hey friends, this is gonna be like a chit chat, get ready with me. We're gonna just be talking about some stuff that's been going on. So I don't know about you guys, but I've had the rockiest. Like when I dropped my video, I was up and ready to go. Like I was active, you know. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this YouTube bag. Just dropped my video and obviously ghosted for like 2 weeks. I do plan to be very consistent on my channel, but the past 2 weeks I've been having presentation to presentation to presentation. Like I have not been able to film for you guys. But yeah guys, this is hard, isn't it? Because I'm kind of struggling here. It's been so hard for me to like just keep up with them, because for some reason they nominated me to be the presentation leader. Like I was kind of taken back by that, because usually I'm always the laid back person in the group. I'm surprised that people even know that I exist in that class. So yeah, these past 2 weeks I've been so busy just trying to meet up my school deadlines, trying to make sure that I'm, you know, on track with school. So I didn't really have time to film. Right after I wrapped up my first presentation, I had like a mental breakdown. It was like so bad. I was in my room, like I didn't turn on the lights in my room for like weeks. Haven't been able to pray because like just been feeling so disconnected. Maybe that's even the reason I had a mental breakdown, who knows. But yeah, it's just been super hard, and like finding time to like fit YouTube in between my mental breakdowns, in between like school stuff, has just been impossible. Like I'm literally always, you know, giving myself a break, especially when I have like those mental episodes where I'm just like, I can't do it anymore, I can't do this. I make sure that I cry, because crying is like so important. Like you need to get those tears out. Obviously it's not the solution, but I just cry, and then I like usually just read my Bible. I even downloaded this app that helps with, you know, anxiety and just like mental health. And I know like I'm very sure like I'm not the only one that's going through these mental episodes where, you know, everything's just like so, there's just nothing to look forward to. Everything just seems so down, and then I have shit ton of stuff to do to get done, and then I'm just like stuck in this place where I can't do anything, can't get out of bed, I'm not eating properly. And then social media, oh my gosh, don't even let me get started on social media. Sometimes I'm thinking, how far does this this mental breakdown, how long is it gonna last? Because sometimes it doesn't, like I can't shut my mind up to like just behave. a lot of the times, not even sometimes, you know, it's just super hard to just like turn my mind off, to like just get in my mind to just do or just be what I need it to be is super hard. It's like a never-ending cycle with this, but you know, where there's a will, there's a way. So I can't even begin to imagine the amount of like how many people are actually going through the same thing as me. People have lost their families, and I'm like here complaining about, you know, my school. But obviously everyone's struggle is relevant. I'm getting into the habit of being like kinder to myself, taking breaks when I need to, when I'm allowed to, tolerating myself, like just understanding like things that trigger these crises, like things that trigger me to have mental breakdown. I just like trying to get into the habit of being mentally aware. I don't know if you know what I mean, but just like being more cautious with like things that I read, being on social media 24/7, especially because this is what we're stuck with at the moment. Like this is what we have to do. You wake up, it's not like you're going to work now because you're on lockdown. I mean, if you work from home, then obviously you've got an excuse. You go on Instagram, it's like the shade room, the shade borough, UK gossip, everything is toxic. You go on Clubhouse, it's a war between black men versus black women, colorism, you know, just like everyone is talking about it, which is a good thing, you know, but it can be mentally draining. Like this is what I'm trying to say, like can we just have a platform where we just, you know, log into and we're all just like bantering, let's just all have a good time. Like it's necessary for us to speak about these things. The other day I was on Clubhouse, and you know, on there like there's a lot of conversations about, you know, the way, you know, black men and black women, and just them not being advocates for us and just not supporting us. And like obviously these are good conversations to have, you know, these are good conversations to have. These are conversations that we need to have, like we need to have them as black people on these apps, like because it seems like there's a lot of traffic on these social media apps, so we need to be on these apps constantly talking about how can we dissolve these problems between black women and black men. I mean, the first way to obviously tackle these problems, we have to speak about it. So yeah, anyway, just like on these apps, you know, like Clubhouse, defending, you know, women are, it's like they gave us the platform and we have to use it, you know. The platform is there. It's not like anyone is gatekeeping the platform. Like you can't tell us not to have these conversations about black men. We need to acknowledge that there is a problem. Some black men don't know how to have a conversation with black women, like without, you know, always pointing fingers or just like blaming us for one thing or the other, you know. And then I go on Instagram and then it's like it's another whole battle of racism on there. It's like no one is acknowledging their mistakes, no one is accountable for these things. I know just about the Meghan and the Harry situation in the UK, like just watching that interview, I just sat in that chair and just thought, if I was this woman in that situation, would I aim for their necks? I believe I would. I don't care if, like, I'm not protecting anyone. All of y'all getting exposed. I'm snitch.
Snitching on my ass like mad. You niggas snitching on my ass like crazy. Snitching on my ass like mad.
I'm a snitch on y'all. And that's on period. I'm gonna tell everybody what y'all did. You know, but at the same time, I'm trying to put myself in her shoes, thinking, oh, as a human being, she probably wants to be a decent person. As a mother, she wants to protect her children's grandparents. As a wife, she doesn't want to tarnish her husband's image. So, you know, like, considering all those things, you have to kind of like understand. But then again, as an outsider, I'm just thinking, why are you protecting these people? Like, just expose them already. We want to know who is the racist in the royal family. Like, we want names, we want records, we want facts, and we want someone to account for them. How can you be having a conversation about a child that's not even born yet? Like, what? How crazy is that? You're more concerned about the color of this child than, you know, just like the more positive things that you can be thinking about, how to secure this child's future, how to protect this child from these microaggressions. You should be thinking of how this child can bridge the communication gap between black people and white people. This child could have brought so much change. Instead, you're thinking about how the color of this child can affect the way the family looks. Like, that is very shameful. I hope one day whoever said that is exposed. Like, how dare you? That beautiful child. His mother will always be black, so I don't know, man. It was just, it was the question that just triggered a lot of people. You know, that statement just made a lot of people angry, and I understand why, because, you know, it just shows how backward their thinking is, like the way they think. Obviously, I'm sure like a lot of UK people are not surprised. How in hell do you really think that the royal family does not have the tendency to be racist? We knew. A lot of us are not surprised. Meghan, I feel like that woman, she never had a break. I'm sure that woman, all she just wants is peace and quiet. But yeah, it's just been, this month has just been a very, very toxic month. And a lot of people's mental health has been affected by a lot of these blogs, you know. Back to Clubhouse can be fun. It can be a fun place for people who actually, you know, want to have fun. But I love how the app has empowered a lot of women. Like, it's made a lot of women start to embrace their fears. Once I'm in a room where they're like empowering women and talking about these issues, I ping every single black man I know into that room. Y'all gonna digest this issue, y'all gonna understand, and y'all gonna accept it, and y'all gonna fix it. Wouldn't it be nice for like all of us to just get along and just like be friends and, you know, just kumbaya? Back to Instagram, just seeing black men bash black women over what? I saw a post from the Shade Room. I don't know if you guys know this artist, but his name is like, I'm not even gonna say too much about that situation, but that is an example of, you know, the toxic masculinity that we're talking about. No matter how much you don't get along with your, you know, your baby mother or just like your girlfriend or whatever, like just bashing her on social media, number one, you're basically just telling the public your business, and you're basically making her look bad, the mother of your child. Like, this is why we say that black women are not respected, black women are not loved by black men. Just what he did is in no way, shape or form going to solve the problem. If not anything, it's just going to further emphasize that black women are disrespected and not appreciated, no matter what she did. What gives you the right to say those kind of things to her? Like, that is the mother of your child. Are you not embarrassed?
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
That is so embarrassing. Like, that is literally the peak. Like, no one should use social media, especially Instagram, as a way to communicate. Who told y'all that we want to know? We don't want to know shit. Like, we have our own problems. Stop giving people the chance to have an opinion in your life. Trust me, it does more damage than good. The least you can do is you know, not like, is not bash us. Like, be there for your black women, support your black women. Don't put them in danger. Don't put them in a situation where they have to like continually beg you to, you know, do the right thing, which is bare minimum. Respect them. A lot of people are even blaming her, saying like, why would she go for someone that is as young as him? Like, age does not have an influence on who you love. This has nothing to do with age. Like, I've seen people who are way younger and are way more mature than their age. He's old enough to know the right and the wrong things. Once you're 18, you qualify to make your own decisions. Whatever you do is on you. You know, so I don't like that narrative where they're like putting the blame on her, just saying that she is the reason for her situation. She minds her business, she don't bother nobody, but then he feels the need to continually embarrass her on social media. Like, I remember when she was pregnant and this whole thing about him with some other girl was just like spiraling across social media. Like, what gives you the right to even put her in that condition? I promise you, I don't understand why black men do this to us. Back to Clubhouse. Just like being on there, that is the platform where we can actually express ourselves. Like, and that is how we will make you listen, because you will be in the crowd and we will spill the tea and tell it as it is, and that's on period. No, we will not accept it. We will not sit there and watch you bash us like we are nothing. We will not do that. Let's begin to see how, you know, these black men and just these scenarios and these situations, let's begin to understand how black men play an important role in just like enabling these things to continue. And then there's the issue of colorism, like black people who are darker skinned against black people who are lighter skinned. Where did that even come from? Who initiated that problem? Because I don't even understand. Like, we're all just black, can we just get along? Like, come on, we already have enough issues between us as black people. Now you want to come and start a colorism war again.
Come on, man.
But at the same time, we can't ignore it because it's there. Like, it exists among us black people. There are people out there who are colorists. Like, there are men out there who are colorist to, you know, towards in the dating scene. There's men who prefer lighter black women to darker black women. Like, there's men out there who prefer, you know, exotic women, black exotic women. Apparently that's what they're called. Obviously, no one is saying that black men can't have a preference. Like, yes, you have a preference. I know, like, people are starting to play into the narrative that preference is part of the problem, like having a specific type of preference, but at the same time, you cannot control what you are attracted to. It is what draws you to that person as an individual. Like, it is what pulls you to that person, is what attracts you to that person. So preference is always going to be something that is important when you are choosing a partner. But when you start to just apply preference into colorism, when you just start to apply it together, is the problem. You want to date a black woman, a lighter skinned black woman, because she's more appealing to the public, she's more attractive to in the public eye, she is like arm candy to you. You want to date women who do not have 4C hair. Like, can we just literally get a break? Social media has played so much of an impact on, you know, the dating scene. It has literally caused a lot of couples to not be together. People are no longer satisfied because, you know, social media has given them a reason to not be satisfied or content. Like, every day you go on there, you see Birkins. Like, every celebrity relationship, if he does not secure you with a Birkin, then sis, you are dating someone who is incapable. You are seen as incapable to provide. If you're watching this video and you need a sign to tell you that social media is an illusion, I am here to tell you that, baby girl, social media is a fucking illusion. go and live your best life and stop watching the next man. Stop watching the next man. Stop caring about what people are doing. Stop taking the time to inhale all that negative content. Stop taking the time. Stop paying it attention. Stop looking at that girl who's got perfect skin, because you know what, well, she hasn't. She doesn't have perfect skin. Stop paying attention to those Birkin bags that you're seeing, because one day you will be able to afford it if that is your desire. Stop taking in all the negative content and start moving yourself into the positive side of social media. You know, start unfollowing these toxic blogs. I mean, if you like to be current with the situation, then fine, you can just look at the content and scroll by, because we all love a bit of gossip. But you know, like, let's not act like, you know, it's not affecting our mental health, because it really is. It really is. It's affecting our mental health. It's affecting our ability to differentiate from real and fake, or real and an illusion. It is affecting our ability to think for ourselves. You might just be scrolling, but our brain is easily able to process information faster than emotions. So sis, just do yourself a favor and just unfollow anything that is not pleasing to you. You know, start getting on. Clubhouse is actually fun. It is a place where you actually learn. It can be toxic, to be honest. There was a day on Clubhouse where it was American girls versus UK girls. Now on days like that, sis, the space is toxic. I laugh about it and I let it out. I don't want to be in that toxic space all the time. Sometimes it's good to just go on there and just like learn. Like the other day I was on there and I was just learning about project management and like how to go into project management and things like that. But there's actually a good positive side to this social media thing. The moment we acknowledge that these problems exist with social media and just the role that it plays in the dating scene, you know, the health, mental health aspect, and just like everything as a whole, the sooner we can march forward. With all that said and done, let's talk about Netflix. Behind Her Eyes movie on Netflix. I just want to know what you guys think about that movie. I did not expect them, you know, I was kind of disappointed. They started the movie with a realistic approach, and then they decided, I don't know who, I mean, a lot of people loved the twist that they had. Like, a lot of people loved the twist of the movie, but like I said, they started the movie with a realistic approach. They should have just kept the same energy towards the end. What was all of that magical fairy tale, spirits, magical spirits lingering in the air, floating and flying? What was that? Like, guys, I don't want to be a downer, but no, I was not happy with that part of the movie. Like, how dare they twist such a beautiful movie into some magical, just something like no one even, like, what even made them think of doing that? Like, I do not understand. They started the movie with in such a good way, you know, in such a good way, and then someone decided, nah, we need to take this movie to the next level and just ruin it. Let me know what you guys think about the movie in the comment section. Like, do you think it was good? Do you think, like, you know, that was how, you know, that was the best way they could have initiated a plot twist? What are your actual thoughts on that? Because I don't understand how they turned that movie into something just so unrealistic. Like, I mean, they could have, there's so many other ways, you know, they could have, you know, taken that plot twist. Like, I'm not really a fiction lover, except just like Vampire Diaries, or just like you know, those kind of movies. Like, I'm a fan of those kind of movies. It was a good, I'm not gonna sit here and say I didn't really enjoy it. I did enjoy it. They should have just kept it realistic throughout the movie. I would rate the movie a 6 out of 10. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, Behind Her Eyes, I recommend it. I recommend you watch it. My camera is about to die I'm gonna finish up this makeup look and then I'm gonna come back to you guys. Yeah, and we gonna round up this video. So this is the finished look. I just did my contour, and I just, you know, put on a little liner and some earrings, and I just laid down my hair. But yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you guys really enjoyed my get ready with me little chit chat. Give this video a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe to my channel if you are my friend, if you want to support me, if you want the YouTube goodies to come my way. Send me positive vibes in the comment section and I will send you positive vibes back. Tag your friends, share this video. Yeah, so thank you so much guys for watching. Do what you love and continue to, you know, just spread good vibes. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.